Analysis of the extract number 8. The Apple Tree. The extract under consideration is taken from the story written by John Galsworthy, a prominent English novelist, playwright, and short story writer. He is best known for his numerous novels, The Forsyte Saga and A Modern Comedy. They give a truthful picture of English bourgeois society at the end of 19th and the beginning of 20th centuries. The Apple Tree is one of the most popular long short stories written by John Galsworthy. The text which is given shows author's art of storytelling and his clear and precise style. The name of the given story is The Apple Tree, and it gives us the hint that the story is going to be connected somehow with this tree and the nature in general. The story takes place in a town of Devonshire. The fragment represents the piece of emotive prose about two young men who went on a walking trip to Chelmsford. Their names are Frank Ashurst and Robert Garton. They are described by author in the following way: over 6 feet and thin as rails. Ashurst was pale, idealistic, full of absence. Garton, clear and curly, like some primeval beast. One of them had a pain in his knee, and that's why they had to stop for the rest, but they still had to walk 7 miles more. At that time they met a girl who took them to the house with hospitable woman living there. This is the surface plot of the story. The general atmosphere of the text is quite relaxed and calm. The author's language is very pleasant. Dividing the text logically into complete parts, there are the exposition, the description of two main characters, the account of events, they are going to Chelmsford and talking about life things. The climax, one of the characters noticed a pretty girl and asked her to stay at her farm. The outcome of the story. Ashurst is waiting for his turn to bathe and enjoys the life. The basic theme of the story may be defined as describing a trip around beautiful places. The idea hidden between the lines can be stated as follows. Sometimes you can reach happiness just by looking around and enjoying the nature, as one of the characters did. On the more careful observation, it becomes obvious that the problem of the text is inability of person to see happiness in simple things. The suggested extract represents a third-person narration interlaced with dialogues and situation drawings. Author expresses his own opinion about the situation through the narration, the dialogue and drawings of the nature. The main characters use conversational speech style. The prevailing mood is pleasant but also quite dynamic because of characters' constant movings and various nature. The portrayals of boys are done skillfully. Author uses various epithets to describe them. For example, some epithets: "Davy eyes," "soft and crisp voice," "quick eyes," and some metaphors and comparisons like "eyes were the wonder." Characters were thin as rails. Garton was like primeval beast. Also, the writer makes use of various language means to depict the beauty of surrounding environment. Looking deeper into the arrangement of that extract, I can say that the author made the text very interesting to read because he touched upon a very important problem which can be in every person's life. It made me think how often I notice something pleasant in my everyday life. That's all. Thank you for attention.